Hey there, consigners. It's Misty with Ready, Set, Grow. I just wanted to take a few minutes to walk you through step by step on how to enter your items into the My Sale Manager inventory system that we use. I know a lot of you are new to the whole consignment sale event idea, so I don't want this to be intimidating at all. So all I've done to get to this point that you see on the screen is go register for the sale, put in my information, and then it brings me to this page. Every time that you log in, you're going to put in your consignor ID number and your password, and it will always bring you to this page. So what you're going to do first is go down to Work with Consigned Inventory, and then it's going to bring you to this page here. What you're going to do is click on Work with My Consigned Items Active Inventory. And all that means is that this is where your items are going to be entered in for the active sale coming up. And in this case, it's for the spring-summer sale. So I'm going to click on that, and it's going to look like this. So I've already started entering in some of my stuff at the bottom. If you look here, there's going to be categories. Everything under here is what we're going to be accepting for the sale. We also have a size category here, so you can choose what size for your clothing. If you have toys, you are more than welcome to put, if it's an infant toy, 0 to 12 months, if that's what it's geared towards. If it's not something that's going to be geared towards any certain age whatsoever, just go ahead and enter 0, or what I like to do is just leave it blank, or see description. Either's fine. You also have 2 lines here that are for the description. So for the description, you always need to put something that's really detailed. That way, if for some reason your tag falls off of your item during the sale, I'll be able to pick the tag up and check out the items that are still left on the racks or on the tables and be able to know which item that tag goes with, so I can be able to sell it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to take the tag and the item that has no tag over to the lost and found section, and you'll have to come look through that on pickup day. So I'd rather be able to match it and know who it belongs to and sell it for you if possible. This is also where that tip for putting that masking tape, that small piece of masking tape with your consignor number on it, on your consigned item is going to be a great idea. So you also have one box here that says price. You enter in whatever price you want. Just make sure that when you're pricing, especially for clothing, that you price competitively. So you want to match up anything that is a set together, like the Carter sets that come with a bodysuit, a t-shirt, pants, match that up. Make sure all the sizes are the same too. If you have something like Granimals or Circo, some of the store brands that sell for less at the store, they don't usually sell for a whole lot at consignment sales or consignment stores. So make sure that when you do that, you also pair those up into sets. So take a 2T shirt and 2T short, and as a set, they sell a whole lot better than they do as a single piece. And then you can mark that for like $3 and it'll sell well. But if you mark one shirt for $3, it probably will not sell if it's that off-brand, store brand item. Items more like Gymboree or Gap or Ralph Lauren, etc. will be higher priced items, and if they're in sets, they sell for a little bit more too. So normally when I have a Gymboree set, I'll put a shirt with a skirt that's from the same line, preferably, together, and mark it at $7, $8. Just depends on the size and the brand. So always think about that when you're pricing it. If it's not something that you would purchase at that price, then probably reduce it down a little bit. Good rule of thumb is at these sales, people like to purchase things for anywhere from 50 to 90% off retail. And also remember that with some of the items like the Children's Place and Gymboree, that they give out coupons quite a bit. So often times people will go and purchase these items brand new for 40 to 50% off when they hit the sales. So that's something to think about also. So I'm going to put accessory boys, and for my size, I'm going to put 6 to 12 months. This is going to be a hat, the color green, and it's got dinosaurs. So that way I know what I'm looking at here, and then I'm going to put the brand. It's a Gymboree. So my price, I'm going to put $2.50. This is also where you check if you want to discount something. That means on the last day of the sale, it will go 50% off. Most people who do consignment sale events say, hey, on the last day, if it's not sold, I'd rather get something for it than nothing and have to bring that back home. So, also something to think about. Is it something that you don't want to bring back home, or is it something that you don't mind bringing back home and trying to sell at another time? There's also a box here, check to donate. If you click that, what that's going to do is at the end of the sale, anything that's unsold that you have marked donate, I will be having charities come and pick them up. So I have talked to a couple of charities, and they are really excited to be able to get your items that the consigners are going to be donating, because they don't get many donations and they have a lot of families in need. So check out donating. It's for a good cause. Just after you're done with that, submit it. And you'll see down here at the bottom, it's put in hat, green dinosaurs, Gymboree, my price. Also down here towards the bottom, if you'll look, there's a place to edit or delete. So you can hit edit, and what you're going to be able to do, if you messed up on any of that, you changed your mind, hey, I want a discount, let's go back down here and change that, or change my price. I can come in here and say, hey, I changed my mind, I want to change the price on this and update it. So as long as you haven't printed your tag, you're good. If you have printed your tag, you'll have to reprint that tag. So I click update and it is fixed. So let's look right here at this button. It says by default only the last 5 items entered are shown. If you will click that button, what that's going to do is show you all the items you have put in your system and that you're bringing to the sale. So if there's anything at all that you've put on here that you're like, hey, maybe I should have changed the price, or I really should have, donated that or discounted that, you can scroll right on down to the first item and change that however you need to. Also, you can delete them. So next I'm going to show you how to print your items. There's 2 different ways you could do this. Some people block this off as every 10 items I entered in, I'm going to go ahead and print tags for each lot of items. Or you can put all of your information into the system and then go back and print all the tags all at once. So whether you want to do it in groups of 10 or 20 or whatever, or all together, it's totally up to you. I'm usually one of those people who put all their items in because I just get carried away and then print all at the end. Either way is fine. So if you look here, this is what your tags are going to look like. All you have to do is take your cardstock and put it in your printer, and then just print by using your mouse and clicking on the right side of the mouse and hitting print. it will shoot these out one after the other. Just make sure that you're not on a double-sided option on your printer selection. You want these to only print on one side. After they print, just take your scissors and cut around this dotted line here. And then if it's clothing, like these are, you would take a safety pin and pin to the items on the hangers. If it's something like my crib sheet set here, I would just take that after I cut it and tape it to my bag because it's going in a large comforter sheet bag. So that makes more sense. Okay, so let's go back here. If you are one of those people who like to only do them in lots, you go to the select tags to print section, and then you would just come through and say, hey, I didn't print these few items here, and I need to print my items. So click the ones you want to print here, or you can hit check all. This will check all of them. And then hit print tags. I don't do it as a PDF. That's not something that you need to do. If you just hit print tags here, it'll tell you what to do. So it gave me this message because I did not choose anything. But if I did, it would show me like this. The one tag that I just selected. So I think this is pretty simple, but if you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to message me on Facebook or through the email, whatever you would like to do. I try to get back to you as quick as possible. I am a stay-at-home mom too, so I completely understand being crazy with children and trying to get some of this stuff done. I get it. If it gets overwhelming, just let me know, and I am totally here to help you in any way needed with any questions. No question is stupid, in my opinion. I really wish that somebody, when I first started, would have been able to have sat down and made a video or shown me what I was needing to do. It would have made it a lot simpler for me. And I wouldn't have been so intimidated at first. After you get the hang of it, it's really simple and it's so much fun. So, any questions, just let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye.